Okay, so we're already out a bit from the car park, which is over there by those trees and the road. And the good thing about here is that it's actually day and night there's landmarks. So the trees in the day are the road. So they're a long straight line of trees. It's impossible not to see them. So if you get a little bit disorientated, you just head for the trees. And at night, the same thing applies, except it's the road lights. What I tend to do is just pick a dune. There's the one over there with the tree, you can just see. Sorry, I'm going to zoom in. This one, and a tree and a pylon. I think I'm going to head towards that one. Pretty simple. I've got a big weighted pack. Camelback, obviously. I've got actually a full bottle of water, Gatorade, in my pack as well, just in case I stay out longer than I expect. I didn't bring any food today. I've got some gels. I don't intend being out very long, but I always carry gels just in case. Again, I've got these massive compression socks, stockings, whatever you want to call them. They're actually quite uncomfortable. You can see Salomon gaiters. These are like mini gaiters that are just going to prevent a little bit of sand getting into my shoes. I like them because they're small and unobtrusive. I don't want massive, great big gaiters for something like this. And I'm wearing an old, albeit very nice, but old pair of trainers because they are going to get wrecked. It's going to be full of sand, so I wouldn't recommend that you bring out any really smart new trainers to something like this. Bring old ones that you don't mind getting full of sand and that you don't mind putting in the washing machine afterwards. So just about to get into the dunes now. Come quite a long way already. Immediately walking is less easy, of course, and that's the whole point of this. You can see the footprints. I wish I knew. That's probably a gazelle, I'm guessing, but somebody might prove me wrong. And something smaller there in the sand. So again, oh, and that's probably a snake. The interesting thing is that I can't see the dune that I'm supposed to go for anymore. Ah, there it is. You see, that's why it's useful to pick a landmark, because I know that big bushy tree over there, you can just about see it, is my landmark for the dune that I want. But for a minute I was a bit lost. Wow, what is that? That's also something quite interesting. So you recognise that? That was the tree, the landmark. I've reached it, and look at this. That was the dune, and it's got a fantastic edge, which unfortunately I'm going to ruin because I'm going to power hike up and down it a few times to get my heart rate up and build up my muscle strength. It's actually really cool. There's all sorts you could do here. You could sit and chill under this tree, have a drink, get the sand out of your shoes, which I'm going to do. Oh, you could try and balance, which is not easy to do. You could pick any dune that you can see here and either run up it and down it for a bit of a workout, or hike up and down it for a bit of a workout with either a weighted pack like I've got, or no weighted pack, just your own body weight. So there's all sorts to do in terms of exercising, or alternatively you could just sit and enjoy it and not turn it into some kind of sporting competition and selfie fest. But that's not possible for me. The second time I did this, I actually had to crawl up. It was so windy, the pack was really heavy, and it was just, my heart was hammering away. So there you go, you can see me crawling up the dune. That's also allowed as well. And watch what happened on the way down. Done about 4 kilometres and pretty much done. Heading back in towards the car park, which you can see over there in the distance easily. So that was the Qudra Dune Bash. Last thing to mention is always have your flip-flops to change into to drive home. It's nothing worse than to drive home in disgusting sandy